Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
It's The American Dream.
Welcome to the picturesque town of Grayton Beach, Florida, a place where the sun always shines, the sand is as white as can be, and the people are as unique as the town itself. This charming beach town is home to an eclectic mix of residents and visitors who exemplify the town's unofficial motto, nice dogs, strange people, and is considered the funky heart of 30A. Today, we'll take you on a journey with local artist Jonah Allen to discover the beauty and laid-back vibe of this one-of-a-kind destination. I'm Debbie James, your host of The American Dream. Grayton Beach was founded in the late 1800s, making it one of the oldest townships anywhere along the Gulf of Mexico. Grayton Beach State Park was created in 1967 from state-owned land and completely surrounds Grayton to the north, east, and west with state-protected forest and parkland. The town is filled with colorful, whimsical houses that add to the town's artsy and eccentric atmosphere. Strolling down the streets, you'll come across various quaint shops, art galleries, and charming cafes. There's always something interesting waiting around every corner, even a world-famous funky dive bar called the Red Bar. This beach town is an outdoor enthusiast's paradise. With its pristine shoreline and crystal clear waters, visitors and locals love to swim, fish, paddleboard, kayak, and soak up the sun. Let's head over to Jonah's gallery to see his incredible works of art come to life. Jonah, thank you so much for joining us today, and it's an honor to be in your gallery. How did all this come about?
Yeah, so I grew up landlocked in Atlanta, Georgia. When I was about 12 years old, I was down here on vacation with my family, and they bought me a surf lesson. I caught my first wave, and it completely changed the trajectory of my life. I got hooked on the ocean. And 2 years after that, I picked up a camera, and I literally haven't put one down since. I've been making images for about 16 years. And the reason why I create what I create is when I go out in the ocean, I feel really connected with the divine. I love to be in the present moment. And so it's my goal to capture that feeling, that connection, that oneness, and transport people to a similar state I was in.
You have done an amazing job capturing the beauty and, the colors, the ocean. Surf, though, Gulf of Mexico is typically flat. How do you capture a wave?
As a photographic artist, I can't just paint a scene up. I have to wait for all these things to happen. So it's really a game of patience. I have to wait for the tide, the wind, the swell, the light, the water clarity. And I have to put myself in that place so I can capture all those elements kind of coming into alignment. For instance, this one called The Ballet of the Pink Meanie, it's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I saw these jellyfish in a concentration I've never seen before, and the water clarity was perfect. So I took advantage of that, and I shot for about 2 days straight, 8 hours a day, and I got this shot.
And it's an amazing shot. The colors are beautiful, and I've seen a picture of you with your underwater camera, and is that kind of the future? Are we going to see a little more of some of those underwater pictures?
Yeah, I definitely want to incorporate more marine life into my work. But yeah, for the future, as an artist, that's what I love to do. I love to create, so I'm always creating. I'm really excited to take ideas I have and manifest them into the physical format, into the gallery. So that's what I'm going to continue working on. I also have 3 new coffee table books in the pipeline that I'm excited to publish. But really, I'm just going to continue sharing my love for the ocean and hopefully, transporting people to that place, like a window into the sublime.
Jonah, thank you so much for joining us today. It has been such an honor to be here, learn more about your story, and just see the beautiful, beautiful art that you've come up with in your gallery.
Thank you so much for being here, and honored to be included.
If you enjoy stunning beaches, delectable cuisine, outdoor activities, or simply the odd and extraordinary, Grayton Beach, Florida is a must-see location. Come enjoy the funky heart of 30A for yourself. Thanks for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you next time on The American Dream.
Welcome to beautiful Panama City Beach, Florida. I am your host for today's segment, Tammy Philpott. I am so excited to be able to show you one of my all-time favorite places today here along the Emerald Coast. Today we are visiting Zoo World. We have the best zoo along the Emerald Coast, hands down. Let's go check out Zoo World. Come on. So Janina, what is it about the zoo that is so much more special than other zoos?
Because we are so immersive. You know, you can go to any zoo and you may see a tiger back in the very back of the enclosure, but here you are right with the animals. Like we're inside our lemur experience right now.
This is
and we've
insane.
got lemurs hanging over our heads and jumping from person to person. You are here and you're going to get to see and touch animals that you wouldn't normally get to see or touch this close.
What do y'all do for locals to bring them in?
Our biggest thing is our annual pass. And even better than just an annual pass is the end of November, beginning of December, we offer an annual pass sale.
That's when I get mine.
Yep, absolutely. So
Yeah.
the price of a daily admission, you get a full year of an experience here at Zoo World. And then
Wow.
we offer some great events through the year like Zoo Boo, Spring Fling. So there is always something new and different going on, and we try to keep special things just for our locals so that they can enjoy every day, every weekend at the zoo, whenever they want to come out and visit.
Oh my gosh, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for touring us around
Absolutely.
and letting us pet these amazing animals. This is great. So we all know the home buying process can really be crazy and scary for some people. So I have a friend of mine, Heather Foreman from Pro Mortgage, that's gonna talk to us and simplify the process a little bit. Come on, let's go have a chit chat with Heather. All right, so Heather, I want to talk a little bit about fears with the mortgage industry. I want to buy a home, but I'm scared to death of the market. I'm scared to death of, what's going on, the interest rate. What do you really need for a roadmap to buy a home?
So if you can get me in this enclosure, mortgages are not that scary. The first thing is just find a great real estate professional and then get connected with a lender that will walk you through that process.
Okay.
The first thing is just making that application and taking that first step. Credit scores can vary from company to company. We can go all the way down to a 580 credit score, so that gives us a wide range of people that we can help.
Okay.
So-
Most people say you got to have a 640. That's not true?
No.
Oh,
No,
wow.
it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're dispelling myths today as
Yeah.
well. Let's say we find a house, we get under contract. What are some things that we shouldn't do?
A lot of times that first-time home buyers and even seasoned buyers will, when you get that contract, it's almost like it makes them want to buy more things. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't buy a car. No furniture.
Oh, man.
No
Okay.
appliances. Wait. You want to keep your credit profile the same throughout the transaction as when you started that transaction.
And how long does a transaction usually take from start to finish, from the time you get under contract to the time you buy?
Start to finish is usually about 30 days.
Okay, all right. So 30 days, anybody can do something
Yeah.
for 30 days.
Absolutely. We can get most people into a home, but if they come through Pro and the answer right now is no, we don't just leave that as a no.
Okay.
We'll give them a roadmap that specifically helps them from point A to point B.
So even if they can't buy right now, you help them with a game plan to be able to buy down the road.
Correct.
I love that. I love
Correct.
that. Well, thank you so much for all the information today, Heather. I really appreciate it. If you are looking for a pro in the mortgage industry, Heather Foreman is absolutely the person you want to go to. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
What a fitting place to end our episode than right here at my very favorite award-winning exhibit, right here with the hyenas. Make sure you stop in and see these guys whenever you come next time. We'll see you on our next episode. Bye.
Hi, I'm Leslie Mender.
And I'm Mary Beth Bird, and we are your hosts for American Dream TV right here in Tampa, Florida. Today, we're taking you on a journey through one of our favorite neighborhoods in our hometown.
And if you know us, you know that we love our four-legged friends. Today we have joining us Gaspar, Sanibel, Willa, and Briley as we introduce you to the iconic Bayshore.
Getting out for a walk, a run, or a bike along Bayshore Boulevard is one of the best ways to start your day here in Tampa. This scenic stretch of sidewalk is actually a linear park that runs 4.5 miles long along Hillsborough Bay.
And that makes it the world's largest contiguous sidewalk. It was designed over 100 years ago to provide a connector from downtown Tampa to a neighborhood now known as Bayshore Beautiful.
Every day, no matter what the hour, you'll find locals taking in the scenic views of Tampa's downtown skyline.
It was first designed in 1881 by Chester Chapin. Since that time, this shimmering sidewalk has grown and changed, and the historical white balustrade has become a true trademark of the city.
One of the grandest neighborhoods just off Bayshore is Bayshore Beautiful, where you'll find tree-lined streets, captivating homes, and a welcoming ambiance. And that's where we bring you to one of our new favorite listings, right here on Villa Rosa Park.
This fabulous home is a true gem of South Tampa's rich history. It was built in 1922, and it offers some of the finest architecture in the area. As you approach this property, you'll be captivated by the stately presence of this estate and the preservation of its original character. Step inside and you'll be greeted by refined sophistication combined with historic charm.
Spacious rooms like the grand foyer with its exquisite woodwork transport you to a bygone era of refined sophistication. The elegant finishes pay homage to Tampa's past, while the updates and amenities provide the homeowner with all the modern comforts you'd expect today.
In addition to the main house, this exceptional property provides both a private guest house as well as a pool house. Comfort, charm, and elegance, they all blend beautifully on nearly an acre of land in South Tampa's most premier neighborhood.
One of our favorite things about Bayshore Boulevard and Bayshore Beautiful is the walkability and getting to some of the greatest spots in town. And Counterculture is one of the newest locations to open up here.
And it happens to be our favorite location with our favorite chef. This is Chef Jeannie Parola. She has been in this business for quite a long time. You have decades of experience underneath your belt. Us in South Tampa know that this was a breakfast kind of a spot. It was a place where everybody kind of came on the weekends and it was very well known. And you wanted to take over the spot and really pay it tribute to what it was.
Well, it was called Patch's Place, and the old man that opened it, Old Man Patch, used to sit at the end of the bar and hold court at the counter, and that was pretty much the inspiration to create Counterculture. Obviously a couple counters that center around the bar and the kitchen so that we could hold court, but more importantly, just drive a really modern menu to a really wonderful environment. That most importantly, the whole selection for me was about this iconic spot right here at the intersection of Bay to Bay and Bayshore Boulevard. So that view to us was just spectacular to be a part of it. So for here, we wanted a menu that was really broad-based, that a lot of people could enjoy a lot of different things. You can come here for a great steak dinner, you can come here for impeccable seafood, and our brunch menu we think is fairly explosive. We really enjoy brunch, and we do it now 7 days a week. So that drives a great bit of culinary economy for us.
Cheers to you, Jeannie.
Well,
Here's to much continued success. Thanks for always opening the doors to us, and you've got to get down to Counterculture because it is not to be missed.
Until next time.
We hope you've enjoyed getting a little glimpse into our lifestyle here in Bayshore Beautiful. We truly think it's a pretty special place.
Thank you for joining us as we toured you through our hometown. We'll see you next time on American Dream TV.
Hi, I'm Shelley Young. I'm your host today for the American Dream TV show. And today we are going back in time at the Anna Maria Island Museum. I can't wait to show you some of the historical sites that we are going to see inside. Come with me and let's go see. Hi, Hi, Dr. Dave. How are you?
Good, Shelley. How are you?
I'm doing great. I am so excited to see this museum. Please show me everything you can. I want to hear and see all the history that's here.
Well, there's a lot to see in here, so let's take a little walk through time.
Okay.
I start over here with most of my tours because most people don't realize that this wasn't always an island. This was the shoreline 20,000 years ago. This was mainland, and that's why we have a picture of a mammoth with a mammoth tooth. This kind of gives your viewers sort of the lay of the land of this area. Move through, we see some of our frontier artifacts. The reason we have these here is these were typical of what people used in war and the early settlers that Lincoln signed on the northern part of the island in 1894, and that is still called Bean Point today.
Yep, the best beach on the island.
Right.
Thank you again so much for that wonderful tour of the museum. Really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. That's a very special place.
So here we are at Open Palms. This house was built by Dan Gagne, and anybody that knows Gagne Home, he has over 50 years of experience, and this house, I'm telling you, is so special between the owners and Gagne himself. There are so many specialty items. I cannot wait to show you. Let's go inside. Come on. There are so many lovely features about this home. One of the wonderful features that I absolutely love and I think is brilliant that they had is this right here. Another one of the items that I love about this kitchen is this incredible backsplash. Over here, you have an induction stovetop. This, taking everything out through the outside, so none of your smoke comes into the house, which is genius again. And for those people that do not need a home office, but do need to sit down and obviously take care of your monthly bills or anything like that, what they have here is they have this wonderful cubbyhole here. And here we arrive at the third floor, which is all about the primary suite. You have a sitting room, and then you have the primary bedroom and 2 walk-in closets. So thank you again for joining me today. I want to say, go out and find your American dream.
Jen Catalanato.
And I'm Jason Catalanato, and we are your hosts of The American Dream. Today we are in downtown Tampa at the Tampa Riverwalk.
The Tampa Riverwalk is a scenic 2.5-mile pedestrian pathway along the Hillsborough River. It is packed full of adventure, culture, entertainment, and loaded with delicious boat options.
It's easy to see why USA Today ranked this as one of America's best urban parks.
Today we're going to explore some of the exciting features of the Tampa Riverwalk, starting with one of our favorites, the Heights Public Market, located inside of the historical Armature Works building.
Housed inside of a century-old trolley barn, this place is huge and impressive from the moment you walk up.
It offers 3 floors of delicious food options, from sushi to tacos, craft beers and artisan cocktails. Essentially, it is a gourmet food court on steroids.
It's easy to spend hours here enjoying all the different food and drink options.
And with these beautiful water views and ample outdoor seating, it's easy to see why this is one of Tampa's most popular spots.
Armature Works is just one stop along this amazing Tampa Riverwalk. There are tons of fun ways to explore this city.
And if you're feeling adventurous, you can rent a kayak or paddleboard from Urban Kai, or if you prefer to stay dry, you can rent an e-bike or scooter.
Today we're in Tampa Heights, which is Tampa's oldest suburb.
And just because it's the oldest suburb doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the benefits of modern living. Today we're going to tour this stunning 3-story townhome. Let's go check it out. This contemporary townhome is located just blocks away from Armature Works and all the conveniences of downtown living.
Yes, this modern residence offers a perfect combination of style and functionality.
We're here with Russ from the Summer Day Group. Thank you so much, Russ, for taking the time to meet with me today.
Yeah, so we can start with a lot of high-end finishes in here.
Okay.
I'll start because we're closest to the refrigerator. This is a high-end Fisher and Paykel refrigerator.
I love it. I love the sleek and modern finishes, which we kind of already touched on. And the fact that it's a townhome, when you walk in here, it doesn't feel like a townhome. And I can't help but notice over here, like the little bar feature. And
you gotta have a bar these days, whether it's coffee or wine. The chiller is here. You got mullion cabinetry, which is the see-through, the windows in there. Microwaves over here as well.
They've done just an incredible job with all of the features, but I will say the best feature of this home is the rooftop terrace.
I'm excited to show it to you.
Let's go check it out. So my absolute favorite feature about this property is this rooftop terrace.
Can't beat the views.
You can't, and it's huge.
330 square feet.
Yeah, there's so much room here for entertaining. You have room to do an outdoor kitchen, grill area. I just think it's absolutely amazing. This property offers all of the conveniences of modern living without having to live in a high-rise.
True.
You get space, functionality, and everything you need right here in Tampa.
Love it.
Thank you so much for showing us the property today.
My pleasure.
Absolutely loved it. Thank you. The Tampa Riverwalk is also home to some of Tampa's most popular events. With fun-filled theme events and festivals throughout the year, there's always something to look forward to.
Whether it's a day out with your friends, a romantic date night, or a family outing, there's plenty of options at the Tampa Riverwalk.
So the next time you're in Tampa Bay, stop by the Riverwalk and explore some of the hidden gems that Tampa Bay has to offer.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Stacey Foskey. Come and join me for today's episode on Selling Lakeland. Today, I want to share with you one of the coolest spaces for entrepreneurs. Lakeland is one of the fastest growing cities in the nation. If you're an entrepreneur and you're looking for somewhere to hang your creative hat, you don't want to miss this segment. Come with me. Christian, tell me a little bit more about Catapult.
Well, Catapult was started by the Lakeland Economic Development Council almost 10 years ago. They do city visits around the country every year, and they brought back with them some lessons on how cities have been supporting small businesses and startups, and they put it into practice, and we started off as an experiment in the basement of the Bank of America building. And after the first year, we were full. There was an entrepreneurial community here in Lakeland.
Definitely.
So we grew into this building to better support the small businesses and entrepreneurs here in Lakeland. One of the great things about working here is there's so many different kinds of businesses. Downstairs, we have a fully permitted commercial kitchen and a state-of-the-art maker space.
Oh, wow.
So we literally help any kind of business. One of the things that Catapult does is help businesses get licensed. So going through that permitting process to get your business fully licensed to sell food. We cater towards consumer packaged goods, people trying to get food on shelves at Publix or Whole Foods, or pre-restaurant concepts.
We're at another place in Catapult called the Catapult Makerspace.
Yeah, this is really the big wow of the building. This is a very rare thing to have the workspace, commercial kitchen, and a state-of-the-art makerspace all under one roof. So this is a 10,000 square foot facility that houses a full wood shop, full metal shop, CNC machining, 3D printers, a textile room.
I know you have a story to share, and I'm so excited to hear about that. You work from here in this beautiful place. You've got a nice place, the Catapult, to run your business from. And you have an office here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. All right. Can we see that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, so Mike, I know that you were inspired by your mom to make a product. What was that product?
Cupcakes.
Oh, okay, so cupcakes. So what inspired you to come to Catapult, and how did Nate come into play?
So, I'm from Lakeland.
Okay.
Catapult is local.
Okay.
We got Publix right here in our backyard.
Yeah.
So I knew when I started this business, I know I needed some structure and some foundation. And I know my good friend was really good at what he did. He was good with the numbers, so I actually contacted him to see if he wanted help.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike hit me up and said, hey man, I have this opportunity. I saw his drive, I saw his hustle, I saw how passionate he was about the business. And we also saw an opportunity. Lakeland was growing at the time.
Yeah.
And this new thing, Catapult, was starting to bubble up. We also saw an opportunity to work with some strategic help in Catapult. And so Mike and I said, okay, let's, as we grow the business, align ourselves with a place where we can be almost like a beacon and people can know and have an idea of what we're doing.
Taylor, you've got a unique name. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so our business name is East of These, and it was inspired by a passage in the Bible, the least of these, which refers to the outcast, the marginalized, those who are in need. And so every woman on our team, we're in need in some way. So most of us are recovering from something. It's a part of my story. And so we named it East of These because the sun rises in the east and there's hope. And so we find a lot of purpose and hope through our work here.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So you have opened up in Catapult.
Yes.
You have a store here. We're in it. So tell me a little bit about your product and how you ever came to do this, to make this product.
Yeah, so we're so grateful to be in the maker space at Catapult. So this is our studio space. Our kind of bread and butter, what we're really, really good at, we make a lot of things, but our headbands and our scrunchies are our most popular.
If you're an entrepreneur, and you're looking for space, office space, or you're looking for somewhere to grow your business, Catapult could be a great opportunity for you. Until the next time, I'm Stacey Foskey, and I'll see you on the next episode of the American Dream TV.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.